Okay, for this question we need a graph. Let me draw the graph. Put the x and y, and we have a line like this. The graph is not to scale. Then we got another line like this. This is origin 0. This intersection is -2. This is +2. Okay, and you have this region shaded. This region is S. This region is shaded. This is L1, L2 and L3. You are expected to find the equation of L1, L2 and L3. Now clearly equation of L3, I can write that out directly. Equation of L3. You see this line is hitting the y-axis at 2. So it's equal to, y is equal to 2 will be the equation. Okay. Now equation of L1. Now you see the equation of L1. L1 is passing through, L1 passes through -2, 0, and we have to get the slope. Of course it passes through 0, 2, right? But what formula I am going to use is, I am going to use slope is equal to rise over run. It's a straightforward formula. So rise, how many units it is rising from here? 2 units. How many units it is running? 2 units. So rise over run, slope is equal to 1. Now if you are not interested in utilizing the formula, you can also get it by the formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now I just mentioned that L1 passes through -2, 0 and 0, 2. Okay, and if you were to take this as x1 y1 and x2 y2, this is going to be y2 minus y1, 2 minus 0 divided by x2 minus x1, 0 of -2. So you get 2 over 2, which is equal to 1. Now we need to get the equation of the line. Now since L1 passes through -2, 0, the equation is going to be, equation of L1 is going to be y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So y minus y1 is 0 here, slope is 1, x minus x1 is -2. So negative of -2, this is going to be y is equal to x positive 2. Right, so this is equation of L1. Now next comes the L2. Let me show you L2. Now this point is 0, 0, right, and this intersection is not known. We are not given this intersection, but this point has, if you were to draw a perpendicular, this one, from the figure you can see, that this will hit the point 2. Okay, this will hit the point 2. So you have a hit over here and a hit over here. So directly you can utilize the rise over run formula. So slope of L2, m is equal to rise divided by run. So again you see rise, it's rising 2 units and running 2 units. So 2 over 2 is equal to 1. Now it passes through 0, 0. Okay, So also L2 passes through 0, 0. Okay, so now as I mentioned to you, L2 is passing through 0, 0. So the equation of L2 is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So this is 0, this is 0, slope is 1. So y is equal to x is the equation of L2. So we have got the equation of L2, we got the equation of L1, we have got the equation of L3. So you can box these results. So part A is done, part B is done, part C is asking us shade the region. Shade the region which is described by y greater than or equal to x positive 2. Now you see, this is the equation of L1, x positive 2. So this is y is equal to x positive 2. So all values which are, or I would say all values of y which are greater than equal to x positive 2, that one will lie on this end. Okay, so that will be the solution. Okay, so having given you that, now we have to go to part D. It says represent this region using 3 inequalities. Okay, so 3 inequalities we will have to use to represent this region. So let's see how to do that. Now for this, if we were to observe this region, now clearly we know that y is equal to 2 is this line, but the shaded region is occurring for y less than or equal to 2. So that is the first inequality. The next observation is, you see there is an intersection at x is equal to 0. That would mean x has to be less than or equal to 0. And next you have this axis y is equal to x. And that would mean you have all values of y greater than or equal to x. So that is the solution for that part. So let's move on. Now this is the next question. We are asked to find the equation of the line that is perpendicular to L1 and passes through the origin. Now you see L1, the slope for this is 1. So we know that the slope of L1 is m is equal to 1, and the slope of any line perpendicular to L1 is going to be negative 1 over m. So this means slope of the perpendicular is going to be m is equal to, because m is equal to 1 already. So if I take this one as m1, this one as m2, m2 is going to be negative 1. Now also the line passes through what? Origin. So therefore the equation of the perpendicular is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. x1 and y1 is 0. So y is equal to negative 1 of x. This means y is equal to negative x is the required equation for the line.